Hey guys! In this video, I'll try to answer the most interesting and the most common questions that you ask me on social media, because I cannot make a separate video about each of them, but I do want to answer you. So please like and subscribe, it's not that hard and I will appreciate it a lot. And let's get started. So the first one, if I enjoy butt play, does it mean that I'm gay? So it means that you simply enjoy anal play, nothing more and nothing less. Even during digital rectal exam, that is a part of prostate cancer screening. There is a good chance men would get an erection during this procedure. Why? Because the male G-spot is right by the prostate gland. And the easiest way to stimulate the prostate gland is by inserting something into the anus. Pleasure from inserting something in your butt doesn't say anything about your sexual orientation. Being gay is an irritation when you find men attractive sexually. Liking a finger or a plug in your butt doesn't change who you are attracted to. And the next question is, do my weird sexual fantasies mean there is something wrong with me? So people tend to judge themselves for what turned them on because of religious upbringing and social taboos. For most people, fantasies are just fantasies. Just because you enjoy thinking about erotic scenario in your head doesn't mean you have an interest in acting on it in real life. If the fantasies are being used to spice up sex with the partner, there is no issue. If the fantasies are actually preferred over the partner, this might be something to discuss with a sex therapist. And the next one is, am I masturbating too much? Any frequency, whether it's every day, once a week, occasionally, or almost never, is okay as long as you are satisfied. Unfortunately, shame around masturbation has led many of us to be uncomfortable about masturbation. But there is nothing wrong with masturbating multiple times per day. If your masturbation habits have begun to interfere with your day-to-day life, that might be a problem. But as long as you get shit done, masturbate as much as you want and as much as you can. Besides feeling good, masturbation can improve your sleep, decrease your stress levels, and improve your sensitivity and ability to reach orgasm. Sometimes I cry after sex. Is it normal? Yes, it's absolutely normal. Every woman has different feelings after sex, especially when it's sex with a new person or a person who you are not in relationship with. You may be asking yourself questions like, will the sexual encounter call me again? Will I ever have a normal relationship? Orgasm releases neurochemicals such as oxytocin, dopamine that can cause powerful emotions. So try to focus on pleasure and physical satisfaction from intercourse. If you feel guilt about sex or you think it was wrong person, think about that from a different perspective. You are looking for the right person, but it's hard to find nowadays without trying. So think about sex like about giving love and passion and not asking for anything back. Sex releases very powerful energy and we have to appreciate this feeling. And the next one is, sometimes I experience bleeding after sex. Is it normal? Honestly, it happens quite often. It can be a sign of an infection or cervical polyp, but sometimes it can be a sign of cervical cancer. I had this problem because I had cervical ectropion. It's like when you have thin cells in your cervix from the time I was a teenager. But I was regularly testing for the cancer once a year. So finally, I treated it with a laser and silver application. Sometimes such bleeding turns out to be nothing or even natural from the rough sex of big-sized penis. Teenage women or pregnant women notice light bleeding after sex, which is normal on development changes of the cervix. So still, don't be afraid of it. Just visit your doctor. There are many possible causes, and if it happens once in 10 times, I wouldn't be worried. If it happens all the time, better to get checked. Is it normal to experience cramping after intercourse? Yes. Cramping after intercourse can be normal, especially if the cervix has been jarred at all during sex, through contact with a penis or a sex toy. So try to empty your bladder before and after sex to reduce cramping during and after sex. So if you experience cramping after sex every time, it's best to see your doctor and check on conditions like endometriosis, fibroids, or urinary tract infection. I frequently experience pain during intercourse. It's not intense though. Is it normal? Honestly, it's more common than you think. Many women have pain during sex because of many reasons, like certain positions or certain times of the menstrual cycle. Sometimes it happens because we can't relax the muscles when we're having sex with a new partner, or if something bothers us mentally. If you experience pain during intercourse together with other symptoms like vaginal discharge, discomfort with urination, you should definitely see a doctor. And the next one, is it normal for neither party to finish during sex? So usually men always have orgasm during intercourse. If he didn't, it can be caused by nervousness or alcohol or taking certain medication. For women, orgasm is more complex and depends on many psychological and physiological factors. No wonder women don't have it all the time and less likely to experience orgasm with a new partner. So enjoy the activity itself. If orgasm isn't happening, that's okay. Sex simply feels good and releases the energy that we're said. Think about it. Sex is the only time in this crazy world when you are focused on your body and the pleasure. It doesn't matter who came and how many times. It's just better to have it rather than not. So when you focus on orgasm too much, you might lose your presence in the present moment. I suggest expect to always have orgasm only with a partner who knows your body that well. I'm a 23 years old female and I don't know how to come during sex. Myself and my boyfriend have tried and tried, but it just doesn't work. So the majority of women cannot come from vaginal intercourse. Our pleasure organs sometimes are difficult to reach with vagina-penis penetration alone. Try different things to help you. You or your partner can use hands to stimulate the clitoris during the penetration. So you can start using sex toys as well. There might be some smaller toys that you can use during intercourse, like cock rings or wearable vibrators or vibrating butterflies that sit on your clitoris while your partner penetrates you vaginally. I'm a 20-year-old male. My medicine seems to have taken my sex drive away completely and I have lost interest in sex due to the side effects. Is it normal for a male guy of my age? So medication can lower someone's sex drive. There is no doubt. Unfortunately, that is a side effect of some medications, especially antidepressants. You might fix some other problems with your mood when the medication is working, but also lose interest in any sexual activity. So ask your doctor about possibilities to change the medication to a slightly different one that doesn't have that side effect. Or they can prescribe something else to counteract it. Thanks for watching this video. Please message me on Instagram if you have any sex-related questions and I will try to give you an answer in the next episode of this video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time in bed with Kate.